you say women have the leverage before sex, men have the leverage after sex, right? That's what you said?
Yeah.
How?
All right, so here's an analogy.
You got to stop with these analogies and let me know what
because
it is.
It's for you to understand, because we already went through it. You didn't understand it.
Tell me what it is and what it ain't without that analogy.
I got you. We're going to do another analogy, though, for you. I got you, right? So here goes. So the analogy is very simple. If you have something and I want it, you have something, I want it, I want what you have, do you have leverage? Yeah, because I have to do something to get what I want.
Correct.
Same thing. So men want sex. Men has to do something to get the sex from the woman. Women want relationships. Women have to do something to get the relationship from the man that they want. From the man that they don't want, the truth is, ladies, all of you ladies can have relationships today by men you don't want, but you can't really get the relationships from the men that you do want. That's the thing. That's the kicker there. You ladies, DMs be full. A lot of guys are attracted to you. They always hollering at you. So you think like, well, I do hold the key to a relationship. No, you don't. Like, you can get a relationship from the dude that's thirsty in your DM. You don't want that guy. That's not even going to count. But the guy that you truly want, the guy that you're attracted to, you ladies, guess what? If you're single, you're single for a reason. That's because you cannot attract and retain the guy that you want. Yeah.
Yeah, but all the other guys that I want to are still qualified. So it's like, it's just a feelings thing.
So you ladies, a term would be, you ladies are involuntary relationshipable.
I haven't been. So
No.
I don't know, because
My
it's like, what
options
if,
are still there.
not you. Yeah, you in a relationship.
it's like, what if a nigga can't retain me? Like, you know what I mean? Like, for real,
No, but
like,
think about
Wait,
it.
did he smash already?
Still,
Nah.
still.
No, it ain't
like,
still though.
It's more than that though, because it's
It's
like I
like-
can get sex
look.
from anybody, but what are you giving me that I can't?
It's like
No, but
one
look,
did,
he-
but one didn't.
look,
Because
he's-
it's like, dudes want relationships sometimes too, because they want to turn down the bad in you. They like, I like that one, but she not gonna listen. Like, let me try to like lock her down so nobody else can get her. So it's like, yeah, it's like just because.
Yeah, well, you're speaking from a perspective where the man wants you, and that's fine. All of you ladies are going to run into guys that want you. That's not the argument. That's not what I'm arguing. I'm arguing the guys that you want a relationship from, they don't want you. Because if they really wanted you, they would give you the relationship. Just like this, look. There's guys that want sex from you, right?
Right.
Now, if you wanted sex with them, you would just give them sex, right?
If I wanted it.
If you wanted it. Same thing for a man.
Maybe.
Yeah, if you wanted it. So
Yeah,
it would be
maybe.
the same, like, say if me and you talking, I'm busting it down, Tatiana, I'm hitting, I'm in there swimming. Now, you wanting this relationship from me, but you never get it. That's because I don't want to have a relationship with you. I want to just keep having sex with you. That's it. Like,
Yeah, it's not always that way.
no, it's that way.
That's why you gotta have multiple dudes, because like
Man, look.
because in my situation
For
it's
the
50-50.
streets.
There's
All right, fellas, mission is critical. I was searching my name online and found tons of information that was way too personal. So I thought to myself, who has the ability to leak this type of information? And I found out there's companies called data brokers that profit out of selling your information to marketers, scammers, and even stalkers. You already know I've been through many matrix attacks where people create fake pages of mine by using my data, and the same can happen to you. That's why I'm recommending today's sponsor, Aura. I use Aura to automatically remove my information from these sites and keep them off of these sites. They also do other things like bank fraud, identity theft alerts, and also VPN access. I want you to go ahead and utilize my link below in the description box for a 14-day free trial. At least you'll see if you've been compromised or not. Privacy is key nowadays, and you should know if your information is out there. So again, utilize my link in the description box at aura.com/nofugazi and get 2 weeks free. That's more than enough time to see if your personal data has been exposed.
one that I do want, and there's one that want me, but they're both equally qualified. Let's be for real. It was a time maybe I was having options that was just like, all right, you don't need to be talking to him. But they both, like, it's not a bad choice. But if we had to go with a pick, maybe, okay, he might not want me right now, but that doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, you're saying that he may not want you right now. You know, the distinction.
You just said the guy that looks good, the guy that's just going to have options. That don't mean I'm not qualified.
No. It's very simple. Like, you ladies have to understand, right? I'm trying to like reverse it all the time to give you the understanding that you are in a privileged position because men want sex from you. There's guys currently right now that's texting you that want sex from you, and you know they want to smash. You know it, Grace. You know.
100%.
You know for sure, Grace. Like,
Okay,
you know.
cool.
So let me. You ladies know that these guys want to have sex with you, but you do not give them sex, and it's for a reason. Maybe you're not attracted to them. Maybe they're a little weird. It's something about it where they just don't qualify to get sex from you. The man that you want the relationship from, that's busting it down, right? Because a lot of you ladies are prioritizing sex before the relationship. He busting it down, he hitting it. You want a relationship from him. You're wondering why you're not getting a relationship. You just don't qualify. Same thing like those guys don't qualify for sex. You don't qualify for a relationship.
Why is a man wanting sex a privilege for me and not a privilege for him?
I didn't say that.
You said women are privileged because dudes hit us up for sex.
No. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that sex in itself is a privilege. I'm saying that the privileged position.
I think I know what you're saying.
Yeah, the privileged position is that you have the leverage first.
They have more opportunity. They have higher competition.
You have the leverage first. There's like, one, it's easy for you to get sex, so that is privilege. It's hard for men to get sex. Both genders do want sex. Men want sex more, but you know, women want sex too, but men, I would say men just want it more, generally speaking. So the privilege part is, one, you can have sex easily with any guy you want. And then also you can utilize sex as a leverage to get what you want.
I don't think it works like that anymore.
Women use sex for money. Women use sex for everything. What you talking about is
How
leverage.
is that? How are we not equally using each other for this things?
Well, how can a man use you for anything if he isn't getting sex?
If he demanding it, and then I want to do it for him,
Like, is he getting
it's
money
that
out of you? Like, if you tricking
Well, he's
on
not a
him,
man if he needs to get money out of a woman. First of all,
they want to know that. Okay, I want to know it. Okay, yeah, is good. Ease is back there on the switchboard. He had a question. I'll write it down. I'll write it down. I got you. Go ahead. Have your question.
Because you said that. Okay, so you telling us all of this because you know what it's like to be a man, right? You saying I know what it's like to be a man. Do you know what it's like to be a woman?
No, I don't know what it's like to be a woman, but the difference is that a fisherman catches fish. So I'm a fisherman. So I know what it takes to get women.
Well,
You're killing me with these analogies. We are not fish. We
yeah,
are women.
ladies.
So how are you as a man going to give me expertise to get a man? Let me know something for real, because I'm listening. How are you as a man going to let me know how to get a man?
Can you give us
Give me some pointers since you got it all.
Wait, time out. Y'all didn't get the tip already?
give us more?
I done put the tip in. Y'all ain't get it?
Once again, it's about sex. Every topic is about
Put
sex.
us on game,
even
instead
though
of
it's about
critiquing
relationships.
What we did wrong. I know I did something wrong. I know that man don't love me. I know I must have messed something up. But how do I get a better one? What do I do?
Yeah, Cooley, you tell
that's
us.
the moment to give her.
I'm already prioritizing.
Tell us how to get a good man.
I don't need that
over
advice.
Tell us how to get a good man, because you telling us what to
nothing.
do and this and that. What we
So
supposed
I'm
to do?
agreeing with pretty much everything you're
So,
saying.
ladies, right? Throughout the conversation, I've already been giving y'all game. I've already said that when we were going through the topic of, I think it was one of the first questions that I asked, like, well, it was your question basically. Well, it came from the statement that you made. How long will you give a man to make his dreams come to a reality, or the dreams that he's selling you come to reality? And some said 3 months, some said 6 months, some said a year. And then the next question was, well, do you prioritize sex first or relationship first? Most women said sex first, and I think 2 women said a relationship first. So with that being said, during these conversations, I was giving game. I said, well, if you add value outside of sex, you'll be able to get a relationship. right?
Okay.
So the
I'm not
key
trying to add
is the
value
game.
into dudes' lives that call women hoes and chicks. I don't need to add any value to your life.
Okay.
Those aren't the dudes you should be adding value to anyway.
What?
That's true.
The dudes you should be adding value to anyway.
Okay, period.
Yeah,
At least we're on the same page with that.
Well, I would say that there's nothing wrong with the guy calling women chicks.
I would.
And there's nothing wrong with the guy calling women hoes. Do you call men brokey or broke?
No.
If they're
I-
broke.
That's
You never
different.
called
That's what I'm saying.
you never
like,
called a guy a bum?
A bum. I called a bum.
If they're a
not
bum.
associating with those types. So no, not really.
You just broke up with a man and because he was a bum,
Okay.
right?
And
So therefore, if you on one hand can discriminate on men that you don't want, I can discriminate on women that I don't want as well. So
men
women that I
generalize.
deem as hoes, I can be like, no, they're a hoe. I don't want those. I don't want those women. You don't want bums, broke guys, and you disqualify one already. So, yeah. But go ahead.
Men generalize women as hoes without even knowing their sexual
We do.
orientation or what they've been through,
We do.
who they've been through, or anything. That's
They
is
do
fact.
it by how we look.
That's what I'm saying.
That is
like,
fact.
No logic at all.
literally.
All y'all some hoes up in
I was
here.
about to say, yeah, we all hoes. I ain't
Not-
ashamed
not
to be a
anymore.
hoe because a nigga that want me gonna
Not
want me.
anymore.
So a nigga calling me a hoe, it don't matter because love these hoes. Who say they don't love these hoes? Because I
Jokes,
know these
ladies.
men.
It's jokes.
hoes.
But
we still joking.
That's why I said not anymore.
yeah. So, any other questions?
If a woman cheated, would you take her back?
No. What?
Why? Wait, hold on. Hold
Take
on.
that dirt back.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. Why
So-
did you react that way? If a woman cheated, your girlfriend cheated, would you take her back?
Yeah, I already answered that question. You want me to say it louder?
When
or
did you
something?
answer that question?
But you just said that if a woman cheated, would
thought
I
you-
take her back? I said no.
Why not?
What do you mean? Why not?
Y'all expect us to do this all the time, and I just never heard a man's logic. How you have these expectations? You see something in a woman that would take you back, but you don't want to be that same man, that powerful man that would.
Ease is funny. Yo, chat. Yeah, chat. Since Ease is on the switchboard, bro, you don't know how funny it is, bro. All I just he keep looking at me, giving me looks, throwing me off. Ease, chill out.
Was that?
But if my woman cheated, would I take my woman back?
Yes.
No. I already said no, and then your statement after that was, well, why wouldn't you take her back? Like, if you want, what were you saying? What were you alluding to?
A lot of men expect us to do that. Why can't y'all do the same? Like, you see something in a woman that does that.
Is sex between men and women the same?
Honestly, it can be. Yeah, it's really not that different.
Wait, when you have sex with a man, do you penetrate him or he's penetrating you?
That wasn't the question. Sex is sex.
No,
Sometimes
no.
some men are just.
No. It's not. Sex isn't just sex when it comes to the differences and the experiences between the man and the woman. I'm asking you a question. Do you penetrate men?
You
Or do they
answer. You
penetrate
answer my question with a question. I asked you why you wouldn't take your
I'm
girlfriend back if she
answering
cheated.
it with asking you questions so you can understand, because if I just give the answer,
No,
you're
I
just
don't
gonna keep
penetrate
asking
men
me.
during sex. No,
All
I
right.
do not.
So therefore, sex for you is a submissive act. You're getting penetrated. You're getting
it's a
dominated.
participating act.
You're getting penetrated. You're getting
It's
dominated.
participating. We equally do it with each other. Like,
It also depends.
I don't always just
Actually, we're
submit.
giving you our energy.
It's
I believe.
participating. Yes.
I be trying to
And
fuck
this
back in
physical
any
act.
position.
Yeah. Sometimes I take control.
So-
Sometimes I initiate it. Sometimes I lead. Most of the last 3 times I led, really.
So you truly think that sex between men and women is the same?
We both have the same goal. I don't really see where you're going with this.
What I'm saying here is super, super simple, and you answer some of the questions, but I don't know why you can't understand. If the
Because
woman,
we have the same goal. We have the same human body.
Okay.
It doesn't matter where our spots are. The goal is to come and to please each other. So equal, yes. Do we both participate to equally get to that goal? Yes. I'm answering that.
What I'm saying is, but you're talking about cheating, right? And you're saying, well, why isn't it the same? Like if the
No,
man,
I said, would you take her back? You said no.
But
Is
then
sex
you-
the same?
No, but your reasoning for that, I said no, and then you said, well, why wouldn't you? Because you men want the woman to take y'all back when y'all cheat, So if you want the women to take y'all back when y'all cheat, why don't you take us back when we cheat? And I'm saying that, well, sex between men and women aren't the same. If I'm in a relationship with you, I'm not as high in estrogen, so I'm not as emotional as the woman. Therefore, if I step out and have sex with the woman, it's a physical act. I'm more capable of coming home and loving my woman the same. You, on the other hand, you're higher in estrogen, and also you require an emotional connection to have sex with a man. If you didn't require any emotional connection to have sex with a man, then you would be a man.
You asked us earlier with no
Men
context
usually
after
step
that.
out
Have we
because
had
of
one night
emotions.
stands? You asked us that earlier. Have we had one night stands? That would show that it's not always about the emotional attachment.
You had one night stands with specific men that qualified. You didn't have one night stands with just any man. You had a one night stands with
That
a
wasn't the
specific
question.
man that qualified. Well, I know that wasn't the question, but that is the reality for all women that have one night stands. Now, are there some super slores out there? Yeah, we know some of them. They was on the whatever podcast was having sex with like 100 dudes in one day. We know, and they do that for content. So it's always an exception to the rule, but the exception does not make the rule. I'm simply saying, since for you require more of an emotional connection to have sex with a man, if me and you're in a relationship, therefore, if you have sex with another man, you had to fall out of love with me in order to have sex with a man. Not only the act in of itself, the act of sex is the most ultimate form of submission for the woman. You are giving up your body and your will to another man. With that being said, well, you're doing the most ultimate form of submission to another man, and you're also having sex with this man, which is why we all know that you fell out of love with me. So I'm just saying that the woman, she's damaged goods if she cheats. So if you like that clip and you want to watch more, click right here. But if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.